Today we will be demonstrating VisualScript for Jira. When you first install the product from the marketplace, you'll see this option that's available now for creating and editing reports. This is available to the admin only. Once I launch the admin interface, you'll see I can create new reports, I can add new folders, I can import reports. This right up here is my folder structure. So here I can add folders within folders and eventually house all my scripts. I can drag and drop them between folders as well. So up here in my folder structure, these are my custom scripts. So these are scripts that I create with the admin interface or scripts that I create off of built-in reports. So these are our built-in report templates that include PI board, product roadmap, velocity. I can go into any one of these scripts and I can create my own script off of this template. For the user, everything is located in a Jira dashboard. So when I go to add a gadget, I have a VisualScript gadget that's available to me, and it's going to show me the folder structure that was created in the admin interface. So with this folder structure, I can see exactly what the admin did to organize our scripts. I also have the option to run any of the built-in scripts as well. So for our first script we're going to show today is a built-in called our product roadmap. When you first launch a report within a gadget, it's going to ask you for a series of parameters. The parameters are used to reach into Jira, find that data that's filtered, and organize, create a report. So the first one we ask for is the project. This is project or projects, comma separated. Is the data planned or not? True or false? Are we using due dates? The version field is the fixed version, and here we're entering our fixed version values. I'm using PIs, but it doesn't have to be. It's just text. And then I'm using the team field as component. Now, it doesn't have to be component. VisualScript is completely customizable. Everything is built within JavaScript and reaching into the Jira API. So here I'm entering component. I could put project. I could put a custom field. It doesn't really matter. VisualScript will do the right thing. Once I run the report, VisualScript is finding the data and rendering the report to then create my product roadmap. So you'll see I have a timeline. I have my 4 different fixed versions. And within each fixed version, I have my epics. My epics are organized by swim lane, which is by team. And within my epic, it includes the link to the epic name, the status, blue to do, yellow in progress, green done of the epic itself. And then the status here is of the underlying issues that are linked to this epic assigned to this team in this specific fixed version. So LTMA 9 has 2 stories that are assigned to Team A and PI 1. Notice that LTMA 9 is also in PI 3, which is because it has 1 story assigned to Team A and PI 3. Notice LTMA 20 is assigned to Team A and TB in different fixed versions. Wherever the criteria is met, VisualScript will show the epic. VisualScript also allows you the opportunity to create different kinds of visuals with the same data. This is our feature roadmap. This is not a built-in yet, but it will be shortly. And you'll see that we ask for the project again, the fixed versions, the team filter, which allows you to filter the different teams that you want to include in the report, the team field, and do you want to include dependencies within the epics, between the epics. So once I run this report, it's the same data as the script above, the product roadmap, but it's showing a few different parameters. It's including a few different parameters, and it's showing the data differently. So you'll see each one, I have the epics within each PI, and the epic includes the link to the epic name, the team or teams that are assigned to the underlying issues in the epic, and the status. We also include the number of issues that are linked to that epic and how many are resolved. Here we also have dependency lines between the epics themselves, and we also include the expanded view. This takes you to another visual that is basically a layer within the first visual, to where you have all of the stories that are hyperlinked, the summaries, the sprints, the teams, the story points, the status, and all of the dependencies. So it gives you additional data within a single gadget. The next report is our epic dependency report. So you'll see that it asks for the epic key and the issue link. And when I run this report, it's going to show my epic on the left-hand side, In the center row, it's going to show the stories linked to that epic. The bottom row shows the stories that are being blocked by the center issue. And the top row are the stories that are blocking the center issue. For example, 35, 36, and 37 are being blocked by 25, and 25 is being blocked by 40 and 41. We also have a velocity report where we're basically measuring, we're showing velocity for all of our teams and collectively our program itself, our agile release train if you're using SAFe. So you enter the project and the start and end date and the team field. We choose to use a start and end date because we want to give the user the opportunity to run velocity based on any time box to which they choose. So when I run this report, it's going to show me 3 tables. In the top table, we have our teams. So we have our velocity per team. We also have in the expanded view, average velocity across sprints for that team. And then in the second table, we have the velocity across all teams. So this would be my program, my entire program for my release train if I'm using SAFe again. And then the bottom table shows the remaining amount of sprints it'll take to complete estimated work based on velocity. All my work is completed, so my value is 0. Next is our PI board. So really, this is a planning board. If you're not using SAFe, you could still show the work that your teams are doing across sprints. And here we ask for the project, the sprint names, and the team field as a component. And when I run this report, it's going to show me on the y-axis, the teams, and on the x-axis, the sprints. Within each cell, it's showing me the stories that individual teams are working on per sprint. For example, with LTMA 109, you'll see it has the key to the story, the key and name to the epic, the summary of the story, and the status. I also have the dependencies. So these are dependencies that are using the blocked link type across teams and across sprints. With LTMA 109, you'll see it is blocking 1 story and is being blocked by 2 stories. I can use my issue dependency report to show the dependencies of that individual story. So here I enter the key and the link name. And it gives me a dependency report of an individual story. So you'll see the target issue is LTMA 109. You show the issues that it's blocking, 49, 91, and 104. And 133 is blocking LTMA 109. This concludes the demonstration of VisualScript for Jira. If you'd like to learn more, please do reach out to us. We'd love to schedule a demo and show you more of our built-in reports and a lot of the different things we can do with some of our custom configurations. Thank you.